Giselle in the building. TS Giselle is up early. What's up, TS Giselle? Unmute your microphone.
Oh my gosh.
Well, you're
I think I am under the weather. I think one of my nephews was sick. He's a baby too.
yeah.
So I think he got me sick from our family gathering during Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm here sipping on some hot tea. I'm trying to recover.
I hope you get
Hmm.
that. What's on your mind?
I really I don't know why I came up. I was gonna say um that Dave Blunt's guy really reminds me of that FBA Big Back, his Grinds TV.
Okay, you're not like brother grind. You're not gonna do that. You, you're not
um,
gonna disrespect.
I wanted to talk about Serena because we talked about Serena and you really you really hit against my opinion and the fans disagree with you, Tariq. There was a lot of support.
Now, Miss Nigga, don't make me snatch that ramen noodle wig off your head and put it in a pot of hot water with some hot sauce, nigga, and some cheese.
Sir, you are 700 pounds.
You're
Please.
900 pounds, Miss
You're
Nigga.
built
So knock
like
it
a
off.
Buick.
Knock it off. You're built like a
You're
Yui
built like a
Khan
Buick.
Denali, Miss Nigga.
You're
You're
built like
built
a
like a
How
Denali.
you
So
got
what are
so
you
much
talking about?
mouth and shaped
You're
like a
built like an
Buick?
H2, a Humvee. What the hell is you talking about,
A
fam?
whole Buick.
A
You shaped
whole
like the letter
H2
R.
Humvee with a ramen noodle wig on. Don't make me snatch that bitch off
You're
your
shaped
head,
like the
nigga.
letter R.
You're shaped like the letter 10. What the number 10? What the fuck
Oh,
is you talking
I'm
about?
very curvy, sir. I'm very
No, you're
curvy.
flabby. From one big back to another. You're
And I don't
flabby. You're
have
not
no big
curvy.
back.
You're a whole
Y'all
flabby
always
ass
talk about
nigga
my
like
back.
me. But hey, I'm losing weight. Have you
Whose
lost
back
almost 200
big?
pounds in the last 3 years? No.
Whose back big? I'm curvy,
Yours. Everybody
honey.
can look at your face and
Voluptuous.
tell. Nigga, what
Look
are you
at
talking about?
I am
Do y'all hear
curvy.
this
I
nonsense?
am
This is
36,
the stuff I gotta
24,
deal with regularly,
36.
Tariq. Come on now. Y'all
I'm
see this crap?
36, 24, 36. Okay, it's the
Stop
reason
it.
that I
Stop
fly
it.
around the world. I
Oh,
have been to
Tariq, check
six
this out. He be
countries.
telling Sir Major and Re-Ups and the rest of us that
I have been to six
Giselle is
countries.
165.
I'm five
Everybody can
six.
tell that you're
I am
165
not. I am
times
five
two. What is
six.
you talking about?
I am
Knock it
five
off.
six,
I thought you were
172.
sick.
I am sick. So for you to have
But
me
you's
raise
not
my
sick enough
voice
to get
like
on
this
this
is
app and talk
crazy.
stuff about me and other FBA. What is you talking
Listen,
about?
you're built like a Buick,
Don't make me
sir.
go there. You're built like a
You're
Yukon
built like
Denali.
a Buick.
Cadillac
700
Escalade, nigga.
pounds.
You're built like an
Ayana,
H2. What are you talking about? That's the pot calling the kettle
they
black. What are
need
you
to
talking
cast
about?
you.
Y'all hear this nonsense?
They need to cast you.
Whatever. Whatever.
Okay?
Big back. Yeah, you are a big
Curvy.
bag. Knock it off.
Where? Look at that dip. Where's the
Literally,
curve? Look at that.
somebody's inboxing me
Look at
right
the
now about China
jumbotron.
shop, something that you might not
Look.
never know nothing about.
There you.
Look.
All right.
Look at that curve.
All right. Oh yeah, I took that picture out. Yeah, you can't post pictures of your Bucci. You can't post Bucci cat pictures. I took that out. We don't want to see all that. We don't want to see Bucci cats. All right. All right. Had to let them get theirs in. All right. Lord, Lord. Oh, it is. Oh no, TS Giselle. Let me take that picture. I don't want that up here. Don't post no Bucci cat up in here. Don't do that. No. We got to get that picture out of here. No. We're not gonna have that. We got kids in here. We don't want to scare kids. All right. Let's get Catherine. Let's get Catherine in the building. Catherine, hop in. Miss Catherine, hop in, Catherine. Hey, Catherine, unmute your microphone. All right. While we're waiting on Catherine, let's get Stephen. Yes, Catherine or Stephen, either one. All right. Catherine or Stephen. There you go. Stephen,
Yo, what's going on? Can you hear
I
me?
can hear you. What's going on, brother?
Hey, what's going on? Hey, I want to ask you a question, man. Yo, you from Detroit, right? So I'm from Canada,
Okay.
right? But my my family is what you would call FBA, Black American, all that, right?
Okay.
I'm from Windsor, Ontario. I'm pretty sure you're familiar with that, right?
Yeah, I know.
That city?
Yeah.
Yeah. And there's a lot of folks from there, like black folks from there that are just like me, like a dual, like FBA, and families that like our family isn't from anywhere else, like not Africa, not no islands. Every one of my grandparents said that to me, and my mother too, like her dad is from Virginia, like my grandfather and that.
Mhm.
Both my grandfather and my grandmother, she's from Mississippi, and my grandfather, he's from Alabama, Birmingham.
Okay. That's why my.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And I was just wondering, how much do you know how like deep the connection is with blacks from America and Canada, because there's a history of that, because that Underground Railroad, a lot of people came to my city, you know what I mean?
Right. Right. And yeah, I think the Dwayne the Rock Johnson, his dad was a part of that whole thing up there. He went up there. Um,
Mm.
Part of the freedmen up there. But the thing is, they had an ethnogenesis there. They became Canadian up there. They became a whole different ethno group. They became a whole different ethnic tribe, so to speak. So yeah, even though you might have some lineage here, you are still a different ethnic group based on the culture of growing up there. Are you still in Canada? Have you come down to the U.S.?
Well, I grew up in Detroit too.
Okay.
I grew up in both cities, right? So like both, I call them both my home and that, you know what I mean?
And
But
oh, you were born in Canada, though, right?
yeah,
Now,
yeah. But all my sisters, like every one of my sisters, I got a sister I grew up with, right? She was like, I grew up with her, but my other two sisters, they're in the United States. Like I got one sister that's in Detroit, and my other one's from
now,
Memphis.
somebody is Caribbean.
But
Now, the Caribbean people on your dad's side or your mom's side?
no, I ain't got no Caribbeans.
Really?
There ain't no. I am not no dog. I am not no island nigga. Not at all. My grandfather, every one of them, man. They told me, no, you ain't none of them. They told me I ain't none of them, bro.
So
They said I'm not no African. They said I ain't no island nigga neither. Yeah.
how did y'all get up to Canada?
What's that?
Now, how did all of y'all get up to Canada?
Well, on my mom's side, right? Uh, my great grandfather, he's originally, that from what they told me, they originally from here, like from Canada.
Oh,
They from here. They're like,
oh,
I was, listen, bro. I sat up there. I tried to find out if I was African, or like, or not. I remember my grandfather told me that that I'm none of them. Like I'm not African. I'm not no island nigga. And I was actually kind of devastated, because I thought that meant I wasn't black. But he told me I'm from an indigenous
okay.
tribe. Like he told me I'm from a black tribe, and I thought that like I didn't even know, because I was only like, I just turned 15 when he told me that. You know what I'm saying? So I thought that meant I wasn't black or something. But he told me, no, there's black Indian tribes. I thought he was bullshitting, but nah, because my grandmother, she told me the same thing. The one from Mississippi, she told me the same thing. She told me that we're Choctaw and Cherokee, and part of our family is also from Louisiana, because that Cherokee, it runs along Louisiana and
Now,
Mississippi.
up there in Canada, were you guys in that Chatham, Kent area? Chatham.
Chatham, Kent, you're talking about? No, no, no. We from Windsor, bro. We're from Windsor, Ontario. We ain't from nowhere else, bro.
Okay, because yeah, that place, there was a lot of runaways going up there. They were going through Detroit, going there. A lot of
Ye-
runaways.
Yeah, they were going up. They were going up to Chatham, and they went all the way up to like Nova
Yeah.
Scotia and
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
Yeah, they ran all the way. They went all the way up there. Like, I don't know no niggas up in Nova Scotia. I don't have no family other than from the United States. Like, most of my family is from the
Mhm.
United States. Like the bulk of my family is from the United States. I got we got some family in Canada still, but because like both of our families, like both of our parents, like um dad, our fathers and that, they from Detroit. They from like the lineage is from the
Right.
South.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And when you
Yeah.
came over, how old were you when they brought you to Detroit to be raised or to live in Detroit? How old were you?
No, I went back and forth. I went
Okay.
back and forth because my dad. All right, so check it, right. Like I don't like my biological father, right? Like I don't really call him dad and all that, but you know what I'm saying? But he's my biological father. He's from Detroit. My real dad is the one I call my real dad. He's actually my stepfather, but he's my sister's
Oh,
dad.
that's
You know what I mean? And so, but they're both from
okay.
Detroit. They
Okay.
both from
Oh,
Detroit. And yeah, like she was trying to get me to because she wanted me to she was trying to get me to go to high school over there, but then she got
okay.
scared and shit. And because Detroit wasn't the spot at the time, like we talking about the
All
90s,
right,
you know
man.
what
All
I
right. Well,
mean?
thank you so much, brother. Well, it's very complicated. Oh, it's all over the place. Yeah, it's very complicated. That's all over the place. But the thing is, you were born over there in Canada, so y'all had an ethnogenesis over there in Canada. Even though there's some lineage here, you're still Canadian. All right. Even though there was some lineage here, just like with us, some of us can trace lineage. We can trace some of our DNA to places in West Africa, but I ain't West African. I can't go to those countries and be like, hey, I'm one of y'all. Like, no, nigga, you need a green card, nigga. No, we're not one of them, even though we can show them some DNA. See, that's how that works. You got to understand. Got to understand how lineage works. But shout out to that brother. But his situation was getting very complicated. All right, let's get precise flow. Precise, Mr. Precise. Mr. Precise in the building. All right, Mr. Precise ain't saying nothing. Let's get there.
I'm here, Tariq. Hey, Tariq.
What's up, brother? How are you?
Hey, what's up? Not much. How are you?
I'm good, man. What's on your mind?
I was thinking about the DNA test. I remember you said something about like 23andMe or something like that. But was there any disadvantage to taking those kind of tests?
Not really. They're cool, but the thing is, most of those DNA tests, that's good for finding out, the paternity of children and stuff like that. That's very good for that. Um, it gets very general and basic when it comes to tracing lineage because basically they're going to all say you got African DNA, Asian, European. It don't get too specific because they got some of my DNA just scattered all over Africa. They got some scattered all over Europe. So don't really say too much. You're not really getting any major information from it. Wakiki,
Peace, Tariq. It's Joaquin.
Waki. Okay. Waki.
It's Joaquin.
Now what is that? Is that a Nigerian? What is that?
Hell no. My mom tried to think. My mom tried to be creative and call me after Waukesha Island
Okay.
because I was born. Yeah, yeah, because I was born in Compton. So she wanted me to have a West Coast name.
Oh wow.
Yeah, the rest of my brothers and sisters was born here in Pittsburgh, but I was the only one born in Compton, Dominguez Valley.
Okay. Yeah, your phone is kind of janky. Are you on some?
Oh, I'm talking through my speaker through my phone. I mean through my car. Let me turn this
Let me.
shit on.
I have you call back. I have you call back, brother. Yeah, that reception is very bad. The reception is bad. Sounds like Misinfo Ranger is standing in front of your car with his wide hips blocking the reception. So he has to move his hips out the way. So that's why you can't be heard, sir. Misinformation Ranger's hips are in the way. That nigga got satellite hips. Let's get Shakespeare. Let's get Shakespeare in the building. Shakespeare in the building. Mr. Shakespeare, hop on.
Oh, it's Zay Flex. How you doing?
I'm good, man. I knew I was mispronouncing it. Zayspear. So what's going on with you, man?
I actually got a question about that reparations claim.
Yes.
Had a little disagreement with some of the people on Twitter about whether it's for slavery or slavery and